Well, I'm still here in Branson, Missouri, and today I'm going to visit the Hollywood Wax Museum. You know, we used to have a really good Movie Land Wax Museum in Southern California, located in Buena Park, just down the street from Knott's Berry Farm, and they closed it years ago, and I miss that place. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going to go to this museum and see if it's any good. Love those wax museums. So come along with me, won't you? Let's see what we can find in here. All right, you come in, you pay, and you get a picture with King Kong, which I politely declined. I'm just by myself, you know. But hey, if they're starting off with Seth Rogen, well, I better get a whole lot better than this. Pretty lifelike, though. Sandra Bullock. And Adele. No, I know it's Adele. Oh, we got some action stars. Wow, you know, so they've got some information about each of these individuals. You got Jackie Chan over here. And old Sly Stallone. Well, so far, I can say I like Movie Land a lot better because they actually had sets of the movies. This kind of reminds me of Madame Tussauds, I think it's called, where they just have the figures. You can stand close to them, you can play with the props, but you cannot touch the wax figures. But who would want to? I want to touch these wax figures. That's creepy. All right, it's Whitney Houston. Got Bruce Lee. Lucy Liu. Hey, Bruce, how you doing? Talk to hand. Oh, now it looks like we're in the hood. All right, so you got Eminem here. Tupac. And Lil Wayne. Okay. Oh, the old Snoop Dogg. You know, it's a funny story about Snoop Dogg is that there was an assistant principal where I work and, the Peanuts gang Snoopy wanted to come. She denied it because she denied Snoopy to come because she thought that it was actually this fella right here, Snoop Dogg. What a dummy. All right, what do we got over here? Oh, I got a giant anaconda. Oprah. You get a wax figure, and you get a wax figure, and you get a wax. Everybody gets a wax figure. Thanks, Oprah. Who cares about this loser? Scumbag. All right, Chris Pratt. I guess they wanted to try and do the Jurassic Park thing, but they didn't want to put a dinosaur in here with the old Pratster. So we got Anaconda. Oh, you can stand here and get, you can act like you're getting squeezed by the Anaconda. I think I'll do that. Oh, here you got old Charles Chaplin here. King of the silent movies. Well, he died on Christmas, 1977. Had no idea about that. It says a year after his burial in 1978, Charlie's corpse was stolen and not recovered for 3 months. That's kind of gross. It says 2 young auto mechanics demanded $400,000 ransom to return the body, but Charlie's widow refused to pay, saying Charlie would have thought it ridiculous. Fortunately, the body snatchers were caught, and Charlie was reburied in a vault surrounded by cement. Well, there's a little-known fact that I'd never heard before. There's old Ben Stiller. Bill Murray. Oh, I hear some Star Trek music. All right. See ya, Bill. I kind of wish he was in his Ghostbusters stuff, but that's all right. Still pretty cool. You got John Wick down here. Hope he's not holding a pencil. And there is Captain Jean-Luc Picard. He looks awfully happy, doesn't he? I'm awfully happy. I was wondering if he's looking at some Earl Grey tea over here somewhere. Nope, he's just looking at John Wick. Well, let's move on. Oh, we can put on some Star Trek outfits if you want, but I think I'll pass. Who knows how many people have been wearing those things today? All right, take another look at this room here and see what else we can find. Oh, you got Vin Diesel here. Oh, it's all about family. Hey, well, here he can watch families walk by all day. And it's sad because his family isn't here. Oh, here we got Terminator, little Arnold, Robert Patrick as the T-1000 in the background there. I'm going to check out that face on him. Kind of looks like he's singing. Get a good picture of Arnie here. I'm a robot. Well, there's Paul Walker. He was also in the Fast and Furious movies until he died in a plane crash. All right. Oh, mercy. All right. So this is the music room. Here we've got a leprechaun with a guitar. Ariana Grande. This Post Malone. I think that's who that is. Don't really get that guy. No offense to those of you who do. All right. I think this is Justin Timberlake. I don't see a sign anywhere. Pink. Katy Perry. The girl who went to space. Oh yeah. It tells you who they were. I was right. Justin Timberlake, Pink, and Katy Perry. All right. Now, what have we got through the first level? Okay. Comedy. It's the comedy section with Eddie Murphy, Adam Sandler, Robin Williams. Who's this guy? It's supposed to be Will Ferrell. But I'm not buying that. All right, Robin. On even a place where you can stand here and do a set. Over here we've got Kevin Hart and Chris Rock. He didn't look too impressed with all the comedy going on in here. Oh, everybody. It's Tay-Tay. I better not rush through this part or the Swifties will have my head. Did you know 13 is Tay-Tay's lucky number? She was born on the 13th and turned 13 on Friday the 13th. Her first album went gold after 13 weeks, and her first number one song has a 13-second introduction. Plus, every time Tay-Tay won an award, she was in seat 13 or in row M, the 13th letter in the alphabet. I wonder if that's true. All right, Swifties, verify that for me. Let me know if it's true. All right, everyone had a long enough look? Are these actual size? Because if they are, she's taller than me. Man. All right, you have a little shooting gallery here. Oh, and it's free play. Well, I'm doing it then. Well, here he is. John Wayne. And it looks a little bit like Roger Moore as Cowboy 007. All right, what do we got in here? We'll go into the saloon, and we got Jamie Foxx. Not where I expected to see him. That's okay. Got some country singers, Willie Nelson, Dolly Parton, and of course the man in black, Johnny Cash. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. And then Luke Bryan, who I guess is one of those newer singers. I don't know who that is. I've heard the name though. Oh, Dale Earnhardt Sr. All the NASCAR fans be loving this. You got a prop station. You can put a hat on and I guess stand next to him for a photo op. Well, right across from Dale Earnhardt is Clint Eastwood, the man with no name. It's not the best Clint Eastwood I've seen, but it'll do. Ooh, another prop station. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about how many people have probably worn that today. So I'm here at the end of the day, in the evening, which is a good time to come because most people are eating dinner right now. All right, now there's Will Ferrell. I'm kidding. Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford. Although I think he looks he looks pretty good. At the Movie Land Wax Museum in Southern California, the Indiana Jones there looked more like Will Ferrell than the Will Ferrell in this museum. Let me tell you. Marilyn Monroe. Years haven't been too kind to her, as you can see. Bruno Mars with a bunch of red TVs. You know, this is a fun enough place, but I wish you could see the Movie Land Wax Museum. That place was great. That place was really neat. This has some sets and stuff, but it's not the same. And then the Movie Land Wax Museum, they actually had sets, from scenes in movies. So this is themed. This is obviously themed and stuff, but it's just not the same. All right. All right. Well, this guy looks kind of funny. All right. Staring contest, you and me. Go. All right. You win. You always do. All right. We got the alien there and the predator. Alien versus Predator is what they're showcasing right here. Oh, okay. So we're in the Hall of Horrors, basically. We're going to see Dracula, Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein, the Mummy, Child's Play, Bride of Chucky, Phantom of the Opera. Those things aren't in here, are they? Oh, no, I think they're over there. There they are. Oh, and here's one of those face suckers from Alien. Gross. Oh, yeah. You got Voorhees and Myers down there. Okay, yeah, there's Phantom of the Opera. And then Chucky and his bride. Don't get too distracted, though, because you got stairs to walk down here. All right, up here you have Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, and the Mummy. And then, of course, the original Dracula, Bela Lugosi. Blah, blah, blah. This Frankenstein looks kind of funny. He's kind of snarling. All right, let's see. Got some tombs here. Got Myers and Voorhees hanging out here by the fireplace, keeping warm and reminiscing about days of old. What's up, Michael? The evil's gone from here. And then Leatherface, who, well, that's reminded me of someone, and not quite sure who. Huh. Need some skincare. Big time. You got Elvira, the mistress of the dark, over here. Oh, I want to play a game. Good old Jigsaw. Oh, and the Crypt Keeper. Jigsaw and the Crypt Keeper. Like how it's all small. It's great for the kids. Like kids are going to want to go in there. Oh, this is from the movie Legend, which I've never seen. Tim Curry played this demon in that movie. Never saw that. And there's Ghostface. And then Anthony Hopkins as Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs. So after Hannibal Lecter was moved from his prison cell in Baltimore in the movie, he was originally to be dressed in a yellow or orange jumpsuit. However, Sir Anthony suggested that it would make the character seem more clinical and unsettling if he was dressed in pure white. Hopkins has since said that this idea came from his fear of dentists. Well, that makes sense. I think most people are afraid of dentists. Oh, sure, Sean Connery. This looks like it's from The Hunt for Red October. It's a good movie. All right, see ya, Sean. Sleep well. All right, in here we're going to have Prince, Elton John, Michael Jackson, Freddie Mercury, and then Frank Sinatra and Elvis. All right, and there's Prince. Boy, he looks intense. Hello, Elton. Not the best Michael Jackson. Well, he's telling me to talk to the hand. Talk to the hand. Freddie Mercury. And then there is Frank Sinatra and the King, Elvis. You want some lobster and steak? That's a joke from my friend and I, the Drifter, inside joke, because at this steakhouse we used to go to called the Spunky Steer, they actually had a waiter there that looked kind of like Elvis, and he was always trying to get you to get the lobster. Oh, here we have Tom Hanks. I don't know. The hair seems a little off to me. What do you all think? All right. Who we have? Oh, the old Aquaman who is now Lobo, Jason Momoa. Kind of looks like him. Not too bad. Not too bad. You got Hugh Jackman over there in the distance. Looks like Matt Damon. Julia Roberts looking like the Joker. Is that Deadpool there? Ryan Reynolds? Yeah. Ain't got old Jack here, everybody. Man, look at that smile. Let's take a closer look. All right, that's enough. And there's Hugh Jackman of Wolverine fame and other stuff. It's not designed as well as it could be because look where Hugh's standing. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Let's just move on quietly. All right, you got Johnny Depp here. It says here that Johnny has coulrophobia, a fairly common irrational fear of clowns. I guess I'm afraid of them because it's impossible, thanks to their paint on smiles, to distinguish if they are happy or if they're about to bite your face off. You know, it's true. A lot of people are afraid of clowns. There's one lady I know, though, she is not afraid of clowns, and she gets kind of angry when you suggest that people are afraid of clowns. It really bothers her. Okay, this just looks funny to me. You think he did this before he met Rose? Came out and said, oh, when I find a girl, I'm going to bring her out here to the tip of the Titanic, and I'm going to be like, I'm king of the world. He had it all planned out the whole time. He thought she's going to love it. And here he's in the midst of a daydream thinking about that. Or he was a coat rack for the first class passengers. That's probably more believable. Here we got Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith from, man, he just hit me. Dude, relax. Okay, I won't. He told me to not talk about his wife. I wasn't even doing that. And you got Bradley Cooper. That's really odd that this would be the finale. Well, this was an okay wax museum, not great. You guys have that memory eraser thing? I'd kind of like to forget that I spent $30 to come here. What's the difference? It was fun anyway. All right. Well, that was the Hollywood Wax Museum. It was okay. You know, it's $27 if you go just see the wax museum, but it's like $35 if you get the, Maze of Mirrors and the Castle of Chaos with it and that mini golf place over there. So I went ahead and did that. That makes it feel a little bit more worth it. If you were just doing the wax museum, I don't know. I might pass on that. But, you know, these things are still kind of fun. Had I never been to Movieland Wax Museum in Buena Park, I might have liked it better. And you'll have to check that out. Just look it up on YouTube. You'll see some old videos of that. Not the best quality because that place has been closed a long time. Anyway, I digress. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you later.